Right, we're going to get this right. So I'm hoping my voice is a bit louder than the background of the game. Especially music. I'm going to have to set the settings on the music because it gets on my wick. Yeah, I've lowered the music down, I think a little bit more, but I can turn it off for all I care. Yeah, anyway. So here we go. I'm going for a single player. I'm just going to do a skirmish. I'm going to create a new game. Now the point is, I'm not going to have any AI on at the moment because I'm going through all the techniques you need to know how to build it and get your resources in and build up through the stages. As I said, I'll be explaining it very slowly because I'm very slow. I'm an old man, you know, I'm very slow. And it's a tutorial for me as well as you, to be honest with you. So I'll just, we'll go for the game modes. I'm not changing. It's pointless. I haven't got any AI on it here, so landmarks are safe, you know. Nobody's going to overtake all my landmarks. The landmarks are the stages you go through. Once you put a landmark down, you can move up another, what do they call it, level. Display, I'll keep everything as is, and off we go. Now into the game. Come on, it should be loaded by now. Oh, I'm going to say. Right, win condition, blah blah blah. It's loading up. Come on. Can be a bit slow sometimes. By the way, I'm on a gaming PC really. It's got a Ryzen 7 CPU with 32 gig of DDR5. I've also got a 3060 NVIDIA card in, RTX 3060, so it should be alright. And here we go, let's play. Now, I've had a look at this and I'm thinking the way I do it is pretty alright to begin with, to build up before the military. So let's have a look, shall we? As I say, I played it years and years and years ago before this edition, so let's have a look. So there we are, Town Centre. I'm in green, I don't know why, I forgot to choose my colour, I don't mind green here. This is a scout, I'm just going to move them out of the way because one of the important things that I've found out and people have told me is I can get food in quite quickly by putting a couple of fields just right near the village centre, because they will just take the food to the village centre. I will be building a mill and obviously fields around the mill. I'm going to get one also on slaughtering sheep at the moment, and that's it really. Now this scout, you can number your groups of troops. I'm going to number the scout number 1. You hold the control key down and assign it 1. You'll see a 1 above its head, his or her head. Now then, next stage, I must get wood in. Wood's important for building. There's a woodland here, so I'm going to get a logging camp in straight away. That's a nice place for it. And I always have about 2 on there to start with. Probably need more later on, but you know, they deplete the trees. So I'm going to build some houses because you can see here, if you can, this is your population maximum, 10. I've got 7 at the moment. One's not working, I can see that from here. So I'll get her, I think it is, building some houses. I've got enough resources down here, wood and all that, to build the house. Now I'm looking at my map, I'm thinking I want to protect my houses a little bit. So I'm thinking I'll probably put some little village around here. Looking at the map, they could come in a back way, the enemy, but you've got to be strategy and think where you're going to put things in you can defend. If you hold the shift key down on any of these commands, you can chain them. So in other words, you don't have to keep clicking the house and putting another one down. Hold the shift key down. I'm going to put 6 houses down. 1, 2, 3. I'm holding the shift key down. I'm going to leave a gap between them, like a little road. I like that idea. Yes, that's it. So she's building them, and that way I can get some more population. As you can see, I've got nobody spare at the moment, and I've only got capacity for 10. So I'm waiting for that. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is click on the village centre and set a rally point. just right mouse button on that and set where the people come out, because sometimes they come out the back here and you never see them. You can rotate the map, you know what I mean, so you can rotate around, but don't like to do that too often. So here I'm going to create some more villagers who are going to be workers, obviously. I can now go up to 30 because some other houses are being built. So 1, 2, 3, I'll go for 6.
Done.
And so what have we achieved up to now? Straight away I'm getting food in. Got 1 slaughtering sheep, I've got 2 on fields. So that food's taken care of for a bit. Obviously we're going to have to look at expanding all this with a mill and more fields. Normally hunting somewhere, there's quite a few animals, or these berry bushes could be picked as well for food. I think that's what I'm going to do now, get some berries in. So they're coming out now. The stone here, not much of it, like. There's a bit of gold over here, not much, but as I say, by the time I send me scout up and see what she picks up. So basically you can set rally points for your scout to follow. So I'm going to go, probably start here, come across there. I don't want to be too far from the boundary of my village. I just want to see what's immediately around me at the moment. Now once I've finished the circuit of my village, so I normally try and bring the scout straight back to, oh hang on, I didn't select it, did I? I set all those rally points and bring them back there. Oh, do you know, I have a feeling I've sent a worker out there. I have, haven't I? Who have I set? I didn't set anything there. Number 1, please. I think what I've done there is that one. Right, let's set some rally points again. You can do it on the map, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We own the ship key now. Am I setting rally points? I don't know. No, I've not set a rally point. What's going on here? Let's do it on here. Right, let's try it on here this time. I've got a problem. I always have problems. Ah, no, some nice hills there. So basically, it's good for ambushing. You know, you've heard the saying, you take the high ground and rain hell on your enemy. Well, we'll see that later on when I build up my military. And when I have an enemy to rain hell down on, not the moment. Now then, I've got to keep an eye on my resource. I want to build them up, especially the gold, because you need a lot of gold on this. You know, when you want to build your armies and all that. So I'll bring the scout back there eventually. Now then, you've got berries, haven't you? So we'll go back on the berries. Right, so we've got a lot of workers here at the moment, so let's start getting some mining camps going. Get the gold in. As I say, I normally put 2 on. Just click on one and go for it. Go and help that person out over there. All my houses are built, so I've got a spare worker here. We'll start a mining camp here for stone, and we'll also get somebody else to join you. That's it. 2 on each for the moment. I would have more later. And that's it. So I've got some housing. My population, I can have 70 people now on it. There's 2 still not working, as we can see them in front of us. So I think at this point I'm going to put one of them. Well, I'm going to start building a mill. A mill can hold up to 9 farms on it. Oh, no, I'll have one hunting. I'll have one on hunting. And let's get some more villagers out. I want at least, I don't know, another villagers. I'll have another 4 at least. Probably a bit more if I can afford them. Yeah, food's fine. Wood, fine. Gold's going up slightly now. And I've got a couple on stone. As I say, they're only small mines. These are the dilapidated one. You'll have to destroy them. There's a nicer one. Nicer one. Have you heard the word nicer? No, not really. So, as we say, I presume, and just let you know this, it's just about building up your food stocks and your building stocks and your gold. And your building stocks, you need stone and trees. Gold you'll need later on for certain things, upgrades, and also most of your military will rely on a lot of gold. Now I've got this here. I noticed my scouts come back with a couple of sheep. They do herd sheep, they will follow him. So if we just click on him and just hover over the town centre, where there's like a crook symbol, if your right mouse button, he will go and drop them sheep off, and at least the person who's now slaughtering them, I'll get him over here. He's dropped the sheep off now.
Yes, sir.
You can move sheep, you know. If I can pick them up. No, I don't want you. I don't want you. Cancel that. I don't know where they've gone. They've gone round the back somewhere. There they are. You can click on a sheep and hopefully move them that way and tell them to come over here. Come over here. Yeah. They'll get slaughtered anyway, it's just a bit part of the village. Right, so what we found. So we found more gold here on the mini-map. And stone and gold. I think that might be the hunt. Might be animals, that. So we'll go up there and let's have a look. Are it animals? Oh no. There's a wild boar there. They can attack you. Anyway, so we're up and running, and I think once we get everything up and running. Now then, all these workers here are going on the farms, so I'm going to build a mill. Once you build a mill, you can then, I'll keep them away from the animals. Where are we here? I think the mill, see, when you've got an enemy on, you've got to think where you're going to place things that you can protect. I think a mill down here would be nice. Oh, yes. I think about there. And I'll get another person on. Oh no, let this person build a mill, and then she becomes free, or he, and then I'll build 9 fields around it. Just let the building complete, and then we'll go up a level. I'll go for a landmark, advance to the feudal age, and you need a lot of work. I like to put about 4 on the building, so we'll go for that. We'll go for a council hall. What these landmarks are, they go from one age to another age. We start on a basic age, Bronze Age or whatever it is. Now we're in the feudal age once we get this built. Now these are called landmarks, so they're open to enemy attack sometimes, because some of the winning conditions will mean that they'll go for them. But as I say, I'm going to build plenty of walls and fortresses and plenty of army later on. So this is the first age, so I'll put that down. I'm going to get a few workers on that. Well, I don't know about there. I don't know how many to put on. 3 or 4 normally is enough. 3 or 4, and they'll finish it quicker. Right, what we got now? We've got a mill. Now, these workers here that are doing nothing here, they can start building fields for food. And you'll see that there's a grid. Try and keep to the grid. It does give you odd shapes now and then, but if you can keep them fairly square on. Are you with me? Yes, fairly square on. That's what we call it. Squared on, lad. That's it. And we'll have another one. Obviously, that means we can have 9. So, just keep it squared on. And you. We want to build another one there. That's it. Now, I've got no spare workers now, so I've got plenty of food. I'm going to get some more villagers out. So, I'll just go on that and click on another 5, I think. Yeah. Now we're at feudal age. New buildings have opened up for us, as you'll see in a minute. So these farms are getting farmering, and we've also got these two we put down right at the beginning. Logs are coming in. I'll say I've only got two on that at the moment. I need to start getting the gold in. I've got that little bit there and that little bit there. I can build another logging camp, but there's a slightly larger crop of stone here, so once that one's depleted, I will get that. Right, we've moved to the feudal age now. You can see it's age 2, a new age begins. And all these people here, I just like to move them out again and put them near the village, so I always know where my unemployed people or those that aren't working are. So we're getting a lot of food in now. We've got 2,600 trees, yeah. Now, the next stage is to put a few more on these fields. They'll look after themselves then. So a couple of more fields around the mill, at least. That I'm going to fill it up with these people. And basically, food's nearly enough taken care of for a while. Where are we going with this one? That one. Just one corner unit to place, and that's it. So I'm counting that as a good start. Quick start, but an important part of starting. As I say, this where I was, there was a stone. Not much stone. Where was my stone? That's gold. That won't last for much longer. Have I got stone coming in? Yeah, I have somewhere. Where did I put my stone man? Oh, there. Yeah, there. There won't be much left of that. But I've found a nice big outcrop here, and there's more gold here. That's very important. Now, looking at the map, as I say, there's more gold there. So if I go up there, you'll see there's gold there as well. And up here, don't forget, there are some important points here to identify. Wild boars or wild animals can hurt you. Even the scout gets hurt, you know. And then there's a plateau here. That's a good idea to have some watchtowers and some archers up there. And the wonderful thing about that is it's circular, and so if the enemy comes from one way or another, we're going to obviously get their attention, so to speak. Pressing home always takes you to your village, by the way, which is H on the keyboard. And that's it really. So I'm just waiting now for... Right, I've got these unemployed people here at the moment. Unemployed, I mean, you know. Now I could start building a barracks and those type of things at the moment, which is always a good idea. Get a barracks down. Now I'm thinking about where the enemy be and where it's best to put the barracks. And I'm thinking somewhere just, I don't know. Yeah, about there I think on this one. So get building a barracks. Now, where you've put a footprint down, you can tell it where the rally point's going to be, where you want your troops to come out. So I'm going to have them coming out there when it's finished, when I start creating them. And there's another worker here. I'm going to start building, creating the archery range. And it's going to be a line of defences here. You can build, obviously, walls and fortifications later. So I'm going to have that there. That's not too close to the rally point, is it? It is a bit. I think we'll have it up here, the rally point on the archers here. That's it. That's good. So they're building that. Another crucial building, if I've got any workers left, is the blacksmith. Because we've got a lot of upgrades from the blacksmith and a lot of tools and weapons. So basically, get a blacksmith down. You don't have to put it with the main forces. I'm thinking about here for the blacksmith. And that's it. Obviously, siege equipment, you know, is the next thing. Now, while we're building all this, you're increasing the chance to go into the castle age. That's the next age. Now, there's one person not working at the moment, but trust me, they're going to be working. They can go get some berries for the moment. So let's have a look at the situation. I'm already into 4,500 food, 1,800 logs, 1,600 gold, and 1,580 stone, which is a good start. But as I say, these mines will deplete. There's very little in them to begin with, and then you can just destroy them and rebuild somewhere else. Do you know what? You're not doing anything. Look, these animals, there's loads of them. Look at them, get all that meat in there. Yeah, they've just filled the deer there, look. And that's it, really. Nice. Everything good. Now, did you see that explosion there? There will be a problem here shortly. There won't be much stone left on this. And they'll become unemployed. But I'll make sure I've got another stone mine down here. And a gold mine when that happens. Yep, so I might get my scout out again and have another little scout around, you know, especially down the bottom here. So if I double press 1, that will activate her, or him. And as I say, you can change your you know, put waypoints on. So I'm going to get her coming down here. I'm going to cut there. No, I took her off, didn't I? There. I'm going to get her to there. No. This shift key is not working for me today. I don't know why. Yeah, go around there. So why aren't you following? I've clicked on something here. That's it. That's it. Put a few waypoints round. Go further out. So a quick look around here. Not much I can do up there. I don't want to go too far out here. And see what she can bring back. I'm aware there's a wild boar up here. If I go too far, I'm aware of that. So I've already covered all that. Let's go this way, that way. Try and get the quarter of the map here. That's it. And now I should have opened up a little bit more of the map. And I'll put it there and put it back in the village. I can find the village. I don't even know where I am. There I am. I always like to drop my back off at the village somewhere. Right, so what we got? We've got 2 workers that are not working. I've got all my farmland around that mill. I've got my upgrade building there. So, I've got somebody free.
Yes, sir.
I've got the Castle Age. I've got enough resources. It required 1,200 food, 600 gold. So I'm going to put a white tower down. And once again, it's similar. There's 3 different landmarks, obviously. So where I tried, see that I could destroy a 1 or a 2. I could spread them out so it confuses the enemy, but I'm going to keep them in the same place. And I'm going to, any workers that are spare can go there and help that out, wherever I put it down here. That's it. So that's 2 on it. I think I'll get some more villages out, I think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do me for now. Yeah. Right, so how much stone have we still got left in there? We've got still got a bit. Although it's dropping, it was 1,200. It's dropping quite quickly, as you can see. Right, so we're getting a lot of meat in, a lot of food. Timber could do with a bit more. Might have 3 working on these forests, because I'm going to be building a lot of things. Now then, these buildings, military buildings, or any building really, if you click on it, you can see there's 2 types of things you can do. You can create the troops or whatever, but if you ever see anything in blue like this, an upgrade, get it. If you can afford it, get it. Keep upgrading. If you see a blue upgrade, get them as soon as you can afford them. Obviously I can't afford any of these at the moment. It requires the Imperial Age, that one, but that one, you know, they'll come up. The blacksmith, look at this one here. It does take money. 125, yeah, I'll go for that, go for that, go for that, go for that, and go for that. So always keep upgrading. When you get your universities and your tech tree going, get them upgraded. Is that all she came back with? One sheep? One sheep. Drop them off here, look. There. One sheep.
Yes. Yes, sir.
There. Drop that sheep off there. And you can go and do what you like there. Put it back there. So I think that was a good start, actually. A very good start, I think. I've got all these people unemployed. I've just decided. We will be shortly. I've only got one worker on that at the moment, but I don't want to put two on. I'm not in a rush to get to the capital age. So these can start making a few more of the military things that we'll need. As I said, the archery, but the stables are the next one I'm going to put down. And as I say, I'm going to try and keep everything. Well, I don't want to disrupt the animals. I'm going to put the actually, I'm going to, because they're fast, I'm going to put them there. I don't seem to that great, but don't worry about it, because I'm going to set the rally point the same as anywhere else, just over there. That's it. So I can build some troops now. Or manufacture them. Train these troops. First things, you should have your foot soldiers done. Oh, there are a couple of types here, hardened spearmen, and there's obviously the man at wars. You know, the shield and the sword. A new age begins, so we're in what we call the castle age now, I believe. Yeah. So basically, I'll have these. Look at the cost here. It's only 20 gold and 100 food, so I can create a few of them. So I'll chain them. I'm about 8 out, I think, something like that. I've already set the rally pointer there for that. And then later on we'll get some archers out. Now if you were playing against an enemy, you would get these out quite quickly. They'll be sending their scout out to have a look, see where you are, and therefore I would send my scout out a little bit wider on this map. But for now it's just about getting a good start. Yeah, getting your food and supplies in and stable, and then after that it's just, now you can see these are all out of work now because the mines ran out. So I'm going to get them building another mining camp, and that was the stone one, so I'm going to replace that down here now. And they'll get on and do that now, and you can hold your button down on this and destroy it, because it's just in the way really. So I'm going to delete that. There we go. That will eventually disappear, and we've started the stone over here now. I'll keep an eye on my gold one as well, because my gold will start running out. Still got quite a bit in there. Yeah, still quite a bit to go yet. I don't want to have too many mining camps just because I see another lot of gold, you know. There's gold everywhere, there's a little bit there, there's a little bit here. But stone, yeah, defo on that. And that's it really, so we've got a good start. We're up to the castle age, there's only one more age to go. And that's it. And then we'll be able to unlock everything then. As I said, always keep an eye on upgrading. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. You see here, we've got an upgrade already for better textiles that protects the workers, the serfs if you like, from animal attack a little bit longer, and also for attack from the enemy. So we can update that. Every time you see anything in that cyan colour on any of the buildings, update it. We've destroyed that one now, it will clear itself after a while. We've still got the scout, we've got 3 workers here. I'm not worried about too much more food. I've got 7,000 at the moment. Once I get to 10,000 I know I'm fairly stable with food. There's a gold mine there as well. So here we go. Stone, that'll take me a while. I don't know what's in there. It's got 2,400. Not a great deal. You think there'd be more in there because it's quite large. This gold mine will get later. This gold mine's coming next when they run out. Where's the gold mine up here? There it is. We've still got a bit to go. Yeah, we've still got a bit to go. Could have another worker on there actually. Actually, it might be an idea. Put another worker on it. You don't get 3 of them on it. Yeah.
Fender, here's been leave.
You two, Right, what we're going to do? Well, as I say, we've got 35 workers at the moment. I could have a population of 70 at the moment. I could put some more houses down, more farms, but the food, as I say, I think is going to be fairly steady at the moment. So that's my first part, and then we'll move on to building up our military and making it stable and getting some fortifications there. Pretend we have got an enemy on even though we haven't, yeah. Well, even these buildings look have updates, even the landmarks, so I can upgrade to a veteran on that one. So anything that comes out there can be veteran, longbow and a crossbowman. What else have we got here? That's your archers. And even these buildings here, eventually, once we get to the next stage, will, you know, be upgraded. Oh, look. Here we go, see. I haven't got a siege yet, factory, but I will do. So I'll upgrade these as I go. It does take a lot of gold, so you can see my gold went right down there. But it's well worth it. And I think I'll get that last, that I've got a worker here. Or two, I may as well have two men on it. And we'll go for, oh, now the monastery is important, but I'll get the siege workshop done first. That's for your battering rams, your trebuchets and all that, which needed to knock down buildings. Where have we got them? Lobby siege workshop. I want to inland a little bit there. I don't know where I'm rallying all them, but yeah. Have we got a rally point for these? A rally point there. And this one's going to have a rally point. I'll run all my siege equipment somewhere over here. And that's it. That's it for part one. So, I've got everybody working, keeping an eye on things. I'll have me scout out later on again. But there's some high ground here, there's high ground there, which is very useful for you setting up your watchtowers and your archers to rain down. On defence, yeah, and later on it will be about stone walls, towers and fortifications, and that will do me. So I've got, these are archers. Now I built them, I'll show you if I just drag around the group, and I'll put them as number 2, so you hold the control key down and they'll be as a group. So basically if you're lost and you want them, see I'm on the thing. If I double press 2 now, it'll just take me straight to my archers. That's one quick way of being able to control your troops. Well, that's as far as I know at the moment, but hopefully we'll get better at it, won't we? So I did record one for YouTube, which wasn't very good because the recording wasn't very good. The voiceover was terrible, the music was too loud, and at least now we're getting somewhere. I like the washing lines on here, by the way. Yeah, look, they're all green garments. Anyway, even the green towels there, look, everything's green. Oh, a couple of grey things there. Anyway, I'm only digressing. So I will now see you in the next episode. I'll leave you with my village centre, and that's it for now. Well, thank you for watching this one. There will be about 30 to this series. If I get the time, I will get the time, trust me.